One of Diddy's lawyers wanted a spot in heaven and canceled his trip to hell for defending Diddy. Called in quits today. He filed a motion this morning in the Southern District of New York Federal Court to withdraw as Diddy's counsel. And quote unquote, he said, under no circumstances I can continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, aka known as Love. Now, Diddy has 6 lawyers working his case to represent him on his trial date, which is coming up in May of 2025, less than 3 months. The lawyer's name is Anthony Rico. He's one of the 6 lawyers. It's not the other guy. The other guy with the glasses is the main guy, the guy who made a stupid ass comment about after the feds found 1,000 baby oils in his property, more than 1,000.
I've been with him since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's about almost 3 o'clock now. He's confident. You know, we're going through our defense as we do every day.
How do you explain the baby oil and the lubricants? 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. You know, I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know. And you know, this is consensual adults doing what consensual adults do, you know.
So Mr. Diddy's lawyer, you're telling me that the feds are lying after they confirmed it was more than 1,000, but hey, they're all liars and we are going to prove that we're innocent. Now, as a person who finished all 9 seasons of Suits, let me tell you the difference between a federal court prosecution and a state court prosecution. I can't even fucking spell it. My English failed over there, but my knowledge will not fail you. State court prosecution, federal court prosecution. Federal court prosecution, they will do everything to find out everything about you. They know your underwear size. They know how many inches of round your asshole is. They know how many calories a day you eat. Once they have everything, that is when they will prosecute you and take you to court. State, they will catch you once you get accused, and then later on they will do the research on you. Guess which one Diddy has? Ding, 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 ding. Now, Americans do indeed buy in bulk. They buy, food. They buy guns in bulks. They buy ammunition. Baby oil, very questionable stuff. You say consensual shakalaka boom boom. Who do you know that shakalaka boom boom's consensual and has 1,000 baby oil? If you would have told us literally that he uses it for the thieves who come into his house, it's a trap for the thieves, like a Home Alone episode, it would have been more believable than the shit he does. But anyways, it wasn't this guy. This guy is still, one-way ticket to hell for protecting Diddy and, pretending like everything is fine and Diddy is going to be out even though he's sitting in jail and being denied bail for the 50th thousand million times. And I don't think I need to give you a recap. Homeland Security, FBI, other agencies, they did their investigation. They raided his house. His house was empty. He was fleeing, but then he voluntarily came to New York, as his lawyer advised them, hey, if we come in, we will look not guilty and we have a better case to fight because you cannot run away from the government. And that was the biggest mistake of his life, listening to his lawyer, because he should have just Jason Bourne that shit and just disappear from the face of earth. Now he's sitting in jail and he is 99.100% going to jail, prison, whatever. A lot of people got the courage to stand up and finally come forward as he's been exposed and say their side of the story, but it is still all allegations and it is innocent until proven guilty. But it's Diddy. It's Diddy, what can I tell you? Now the trial will be in less than 3 months. He has charges against him such as shakalaka boom boom, trafficking, racketeering, meaning running a studio but doing illegal shit inside that studio, whatever he does, kidnapping. And it is being reported they have 3 female victims, which their story is so strong that it can take Diddy down. One of whom is his ex-girlfriend Cassie, who's expected to testify when the trial begins in May. TMZ is told by their sources on the ground that Rico felt he was unable to establish or maintain the kind of relationship he'd need to have with the client in order to effectively defend him, meaning he was disgusted by the things that Diddy had to tell him in order for them to know the truth and how to defend that truth. Again, 9 seasons of Suits is no joke. Attorney-client privilege. It's still unclear why exactly Rico didn't feel closer to Diddy. Because Diddy wanted to oil him up and shakalaka boom boom him. That's the first guess I would go for. But the second guess, which is most likely the second guess, is because of the fact, again, he was just very disgusted and he wanted a place in heaven. In the documents that was given to the court, the lawyer Anthony Rico said, quote unquote, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve Diddy. He offered no further explanations for his departure, but did add that there are sufficient reasons for the brevity of his requests. Rico does say he discussed the actions with Diddy's lead lawyer. This is the donkey who discussed the, Americans do buy it in bulk. So it's very normal to buy, 1,000 baby oils. And this lawyer confirmed that there won't be any lapse in representation or delay with jury selection or trial commencement. Meaning we're chilling. This is not going to affect us in any way. We're going to come strong and we are going to prove that Diddy is innocent. And me, you, and Diddy lawyers know that Diddy is fucked. He is going prison for a long time. They're just, pretending that, they have everything in control, lying their way just to squeeze more money out of Diddy. Diddy, we're protecting you. We're going to save you. Do not worry. Just send this to our bank account. Thank you. Now, when you hear something such as, we don't know his feelings, and he says, quote unquote, under no circumstances I will serve this guy ever. Obviously, he cannot say exactly what is the reason because attorney-client privilege. He's going to lose his license. And I feel like he told us without even telling us, if you know what I'm talking about. Under no circumstances I will ever work with this donkey. I am out of here. What does that mean? Obviously, he told them something so bad that he just couldn't move forward with this. You know what I think? They finally found the reason behind the 1,000 baby O's. All the 6 lawyers are gathered up. Diddy, Sean, we need to know the reason why they found 1,000 baby O's. We told them that bullshit to the media, but we need to know the reason, the truth, so we can find a way, go around the system and protect you. Diddy has been denying to answer that question for months, and all his lawyers finally had enough and they put him on the spot. Diddy, you need to tell us exactly what happened. Sean, do you all really want to know why I had the 1,000 baby O's? Yes, you donkey. We need to know the truth. All the bullshit that he told me that, we have a wrestling matches and shit. We don't believe that. And no one's going to believe that. In order for us to have a strong case, you need to tell us exactly what happened. Keep in mind, before I tell you this, each of you are getting $1 million extra just for this information. Okay, just come close. 2 lawyers fainted. The Mark had his jaw on the floor. Other one went to the washroom, looked at himself in the mirror and cried. And the other one, Anthony Rico, he called in quits. Now, that is not true. I don't know. Maybe it is true. I'm just speaking out of my ass right now. But imagine the possibilities of that being true. It was all behind the baby O's. Every big detail, all the big accusations, all the evil stuff was behind the baby O's. Because that was his, primary finishing move, primary weapon or something. But obviously, according to Kanye West, Diddy's innocent. Free P. Diddy, Trump. He didn't do nothing. They're just trying to, the system is trying to bring him down for being too successful. Now, I can go on with all these allegations till tomorrow. Every day, there's new allegations coming against Diddy. I don't know if people are just capping or they're just, brave enough to stand up as he just got exposed. And he's also, by the way, suing NBC for $100 million over the documentary called Making of a Bad Boy Diddy. And according to him, he said, quote unquote, NBC maliciously accused him of murdering the love of his life and mother of his children, his first wife. And for that misinformation, he's suing them for $100 million. What is the use of that money? I mean, to be fair, you need to pay all your lawyers for all the information, all the truth that you're sharing with them. And it's gonna be very expensive to keep them on your side. Like I'm telling you, there is a lot of accusations of the past couple of months. It's just coming out. We can go, but it's gonna take forever. And there are 3 things I'm looking forward in 2025. Johnny Somali's trial, 7th of March. Diddy's trial in May of 2025, and GTA 6. Yeah, I'm just excited for these 3. Anyways, you take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.